like it's Slipknot. See, this ain't basketball at halftime. We on switch sides. She thinks she love me, but she fell in love with my rich side. I got it for less. Flip that, then I got on a check. Dispatch, then we go on a race. Switch it up if that other place. Mix it up, got a lot on my plate. Got the broccoli and cheese with the beef on the side. This ain't no regular steak. No one wrong way. Richer than me. This ain't up for debate. You out of love. Maybach, lay back, matte black. Just on your truck. Now I'm in the AMG with the all black tint. They don't know it's me, but they got a little hint. How you worry about it when you can't pay rent? I've been there. Lago and Bowie, I went there.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Uptown Charlotte at rain-soaked Bank of America Stadium. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Carolina Panthers. Two weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And here comes a return from a few. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line. And how about that for some fireworks to start this one?
And the fireworks turned out to be for the kicking team, didn't they?
Yeah.
I mean, go down there, make a play, knock it free, and end up with the football. And for the team who's supposed to have the ball, now their defense has to run out on the field and see if they can slow things down a bit.
A quick scramble for the helmets, and now we switch sides. On first down, they'll run with the Wangu. And really a nice job there to make something out of that run. Sidestepping defenders for a pickup of 4. 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the Panthers' 15-yard line.
Another run now for Nwangu. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Is the game that time, 2nd and goal.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Gibson. Pushing his way into the end zone. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Washington.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good.
Commanders 7, Panthers nothing.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. This taken in right around the goal line. Sheds off the tackle. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Blue check.
They start on the ground here. It's Sanders. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. You talk about this Washington defense. They played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
2nd and 9 now from the 21. Young. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Ready.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Yellow. Go red. 6. Mega. 7.
Young on 3rd down. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. He's on his way. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Straight ahead, Gibson. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. And Howe will throw it. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Touchdown, Washington. Jahan Dotson. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Commanders lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it. And he is going to be tackled at the 1-yard line. What a mess that was. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
2nd and 7.
Switch. Yellow. Faster. Faster.
And they'll go again here with Hubbard. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. And some room to run now. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. A big hitter there. A 1st down gain of 26 yards. And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And he'll get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 44 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. A give up the middle, Hubbard. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, this defense for the Commanders is much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number? 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 26. 23 yards to pick up there.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Slide through. Red, cycle. Black shot. Ready.
It's Young on first down. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
On the ready.
13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Here we go.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Straight ahead with Hubbard. Able to fight through one tackle. And after the nice stiff arm, the next wave swarms in quickly for the stop. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. The try here for the extra point. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
Makes the score. Commanders 20, Panthers nothing.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
24-yard line.
Ready up.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball. And what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage.
Now a 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10
Black ultra.
at the 44-yard line.
Black red. Steel black. Set.
Now here's Young.
checks this down to Hubbard.
And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And it'll be a third and about 13.
Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That gain on third down, good for 28. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 7.
Here's Young from the shotgun. That is taken in by Hurst. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 23 yards, the final tally.
Ready.
They'll run here with Hubbard.
And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina.
Chuba Hubbard, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are able to cut into that deficit.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that cuts this lead down to 13. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the 1st half.
They certainly have, and think back to our meeting with the head coach, and we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Now throwing on 1st down here.
It's complete to Brown, right side.
This is 2nd and 8.
De'Ami Brown. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing here, Howell.
This will be caught once again by Brown. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Washington.
Back to throw, Howell. That's out wide here for Robinson.
And now a fumble. The ball's out.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Wow, that ball is not free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. 2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Second and short now following the fumble. Faking the handoff, Howell. He'll check that down to Nwangu out of the backfield.
And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. 1st and 10.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
A give up the middle to Gibson. Fighting him off. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 11 more on that one and another first down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are
looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Commanders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Commanders 27, Panthers 7.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here. But with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I want to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there. But they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
A second down throw for Young. Rolling to his right. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Young on 3rd and 2. Steps away. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards in the first. Now Young. Being chased out left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Young now. That'll be caught. Rager with it. 2 yards on the pickup there. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Final play of the half. Young. He'll fire it deep for Rager. Young is intercepted for the 3rd time this game. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Panthers 7.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Taking it about the 1. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down.
at their own 19-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like the empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
They'll throw on first down. Here's Howell. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Brandon Smith with a nice rush to get him down.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Play clock down to 5, and they're going to burn a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Here's Howell. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play, a one-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win.
And now off to the races down the right side. A huge play there for Washington. 52 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Out of the gun, it's Howell. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Boy, a big play right there. I mean, a touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the scoreboard. Instead, it's the defense who scores. And, partner, we got a game again.
And we do have one because of what you just described. A defense that understood what was going on in this game and did something about it. They knew their offense needed some help. They just provided it. They're back in this one.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
They'll go play action. Howell. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's not locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Now they go play action with Howell. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete. Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
On first down, right back to Gibson. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Now Howell. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Howell, he'll look to throw it. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they're going to speed things up here. And Howell will throw it. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And once more, Howell back to the air. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Panthers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
2nd and 7.
Second down, Young. He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 22 yards there, a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Cluster, 6. Go. Slide 2. Set.
Young to throw it. Rolling to it, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And now they're in the hurry-up.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20 at the Commanders' 22-yard line.
It's Young off play action. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Commanders are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Howell down to throw it. Checks this one down to Robinson.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get it out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Now a give running right, Nwangu. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4. Here's Tressway now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. That's a gain of 13 as they try to whittle away at this 13-point deficit. First down, they'll stay on the ground with Hubbard. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Young working out of the gun. That's the tight end, Hurst, with it. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 37. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard. And he'll get it inside the 35. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Looking to throw, Young. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Quan Martin. And the Commanders are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. 77 yards rushing for him now to this point. Here now, 2nd and 4.
At the 41-yard line.
Throwing here, Howell. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Howell out of the shotgun. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Off play action. It's Howell. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. The offense on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Howell. That is caught. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Another throw for Howell.
Well, he'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
2nd and 10. Howell. This is brought in by Gibson. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Give left side here for Nwangu. Shoves him away. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 10 yards there. Good for a Washington first down.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. And he will be brought down, but a 1st and goal coming up as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. They'll run with Gibson. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Antonio Gibson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Howell throwing for it. Complete at the 1. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready, set.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Young on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
That one looks like he'll throw here. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
Here's Howell. He's going to drop this one down to Gibson. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. So he stopped for no gain. And 3rd and 8 now.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 8. Back to throw. Howell. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Albert Okwuegbunam. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Commanders up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Let's go now.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Edo blue. Ready?
One last shot for Young. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. And as this defense walks off the field, they can